Welcome back, students. Now, I told you that almost all industries were property of the individual. So, individual property was the most important driving force in the society. Liberals and radicals themselves were often property owners and employers. Having made their wealth through trade or industrial ventures, they felt that such effort should be encouraged, that its benefit would be achieved if the workforce in the economy was healthy and citizens were educated. Opposed to privilege the old aristocracy had by birth, they firmly believed in the value of individual effort, labor and enterprise. It means that aristocracy, privileged class, already degraded in the society. All these concepts degraded in the society. Now it was the period of individual property, and this produced the new system of capitalism. Now capitalists, the rich people, were the driving power in the society. Okay, so this is what it happened. If freedom of individual was ensured, if the poor could labor and those with capital could operate without restraint, they believed that society would develop. Many working men and women who wanted change in the world rallied around liberal and radical groups and parties in the early 19th century. So the thinking of the people in the society now changed. Their way of giving respect, importance to the monarchy slowly degraded, and now people give more importance to the capitalist society system. In this scenario, a new form of government, that is constitutional monarch, this was a new form of government that generally developed in the society. Different societies in Europe. Constitutional monarchy means monarchy is the head of the country, but the country is governed according to the constitution. But after 1815, people in Europe also opposed this new form of government. It means that they completely want a change in the society, in the government, political change, social change, economic change. This is what I want to say. Okay. In France, Italy, Germany and Russia, the people became revolutionaries and worked to overthrow existing monarch. Now, revolution and revolutionaries, these are the common concept in the different countries of Europe. So people are now free thinkers. They are free to think, discuss their ideas, and that is the reason why they were very easily opposed the monarch. At the same time, a new idea of nation, that is, the nationalists talked of revolution and would create nation. The new idea of nation developed in the minds of the people. Now, what is nation? Nation means a country that has a political boundary and they are governed by a modern governmental system. They have their own culture, custom, tradition, similar ethnic groups. This made a nation. So this idea of nation was very important. This shows that the people were ready to go with a great change. So these are the series of changes that can be registered in the society of Europe. Actually, in order to learn how socialism developed, we have to first learn about the society, and that is the reason why, students, I am telling you age after age, period after period, how the change in society was registered in Europe. And this change will gradually followed by a complete new system that is called socialism. So how it happened, this we are going to discuss later on. That's all for today. Thank you very much, students.